horrible job I have. I've got to like be in front of all this gorgeous food and just eat it. Oh well. My name is Helen Keeney, and you know Mother's Day is coming up, so we've got a great giftables for you. And we're going to start out with our very favorite, which is David's Cookies. Doing something that we've never done in the history of David's Cookies. We're going to have the muffins that are, you know, David's has a whole assortment that we have not had an opportunity to show you every single thing, but here we have a 12-pack or a 24-pack, your choice. And by the way, auto ship is available. We get 4 more seasonal shipments coming to you. $29.95 for the 12-pack, $46.95 for the 24-pack. You just kind of basically doubling your order of the apple strudel, the banana walnut, the chocolate chip, and the cinnamon chip crumb. Yes, I'm gonna stop talking and start eating because my good friend Carrie Miletto from David's Cookies is gonna come out and start feeding me, right? Isn't that your job?
I love introductions like that. It makes my morning.
Yeah, you talk, I eat.
Okay, of course. That's what I intend to do, is to feed the world. But
yes.
It is all about David's Muffins, which I'm so excited. This is the launch. We have never done these before.
Yeah.
So to bring you this is very exciting for me, and I want to start with the most important thing: how big these muffins are.
They're as big as your head, Carrie Miletto.
It's crazy. You know, the thing about a good muffin, I think there's 2 things: is size and also how moist they are. Because you know what? If you bite into it and it's not moist and yummy, and it's all dry and it's tasteless, that is not a good muffin. So at David's, you know that we always want to give you the best taste possible. So we're giving you, let's talk about the flavors that we're giving you, and then I'm going to break into them like we normally do. She's already broken into this one over here. I'm going to let her have that one now. But the 4 that we're going to give you, the 4 different types, is our chocolate chips. So that's what you're seeing here is chocolate chips. So it's loaded with our David's chocolate that you know and love. It's that chocolate that is never, you know, any powders or water, anything like that. It's a pure melted down chocolate chip. All the way throughout, as you can see. Then we're gonna have our cinnamon crumb chip, which is actually got cinnamon chips all the way throughout that you'll see. And then we actually do like a sugar crumb topping up at the top with the cinnamon. Oh no. Then we're gonna do banana walnut, which to me like screams muffin. Every time you think about a muffin, you think about a banana muffin. And so it's gonna have those nice, I wanna show you actually here, how it's gonna have the chips of the or the actual walnuts, not chips, but the actual walnuts going throughout, and then that's a complete banana muffin. And then here, we're gonna actually have our streusel, so our apple streusel, and you'll actually, the closer that we can get, you'll see, and I'll break into some more, but you're gonna see chunks of apple like throughout that, and then you're gonna have that cinnamon streusel topping. So those are the 4 types that you're getting. Then all you're choosing is whether you want 12. If you get 12, here's what 12 is gonna look like. Wow. And if you want 24, then it's gonna be all of this over here. And most definitely the 24 is the better value.
It's the better value. Yeah. And by the way, we only brought in 600 people can order, and that's it. These are so delicious. I'm trying them for the first time. Kosher dairy certified. I want to let you know that right off the bat, like everything else at David's Cookies. And also, you can put them in your freezer, right, Carrie, for how long?
So you can put them in the freezer for up to 6 months, just like anything else from David's.
6 months.
Look at this. Okay, so what's important about a muffin, as I was talking about, that I can do this, and it's absolutely moist, delicious, yummy. Everything that you expect from David's, we're giving you now with muffins.
Try this one.
So, you know, I would highly recommend with something like this, warming it for just a few moments. Oh yeah, getting it nice, and you know, whether you have a toaster oven, you want to toast it maybe and put a little butter on there, or maybe you want to go ahead.
You're so naughty, Carrie.
Oh my gosh, maybe you have your favorite, you know, your favorite type of topping that you are, you know. Okay, look, the cinnamon,
little apple butter,
has become my fave. Okay. The cinnamon, again, nice and moist, but you can see those cinnamon chips all the way throughout. What I love about cinnamon is it actually has a crumb topping. So you're getting, you know, all that cinnamon at the top with some sugar, and then it's got the cinnamon chips all the way throughout. So this one is kind of, as far as my fave, I think I lean towards this one, but I love that you're getting to taste them all.
Can I give you an update really quick? If you want the 24-pack, I have less than 100 left.
Okay.
This is supposed to be the only time it's going to be on air, right? This is the only airing. And this is the first time we've ever had the David's Cookies muffins ever on television. Now, what you can do is you can cut them up and have like a little cup of tea, an afternoon treat.
Absolutely,
so good.
You know, you can slice these, so there's lots of different ways to do this. So if you say, Carrie, my goodness, this is the hugest muffin I've ever seen. I agree with you. But you know, you may want to eat the whole thing yourself. You may want to cut it in half, eat one in the morning. Or you may want to take one away from Carrie Miletto. One for a snack later on. Look at this. Here's banana walnut. I mean, look at the walnuts at the top. We have not skimped at all. And when you cut into this, or you break into this as I'm going to do, you're gonna see that beautiful banana interior. I love banana walnut for morning. I think it's absolutely perfect. Like I said, if you have a spread that you really love that you want to put on, or just a little bit of light butter or something like that, it actually doesn't need it because it's you're eating it right now. You notice that they're very moist. So when I was eating mine, I didn't put anything on it, but it's okay. If you want to put that out, you can. And then going to the last, which is the apple streusel. Look at that crumb topping, which is that cinnamon crumb topping.
I love it. By the way, we're getting a hold. Express automated ordering, go ahead.
And then here we go, boom. So we go into here, and I'm trying, it's kind of hard on television, you guys, but there is all these little apple pieces in there that you can kind of see very closely when you do get this home. So when you get into this one, that's gonna have that, if you like apple pie, if you're the apple person, then you're gonna love apple streusel, because it's entirely, you're tasting those apples all the way throughout. There's chunks of apples, but then you also have the crumb at the top.
Could you tell them about the auto ship offer?
Yes, so this is really cool.
Yeah, that we're doing that this time.
So because this is new, please forgive me, so I'm making sure I get this exactly right. So you're gonna get this at several times of the year if you go on auto ship. So you're gonna get in spring, summer, fall, winter is kind of how we've laid it out.
Right.
But like roughly, so now you're gonna start with the spring, then in summer around July, you're gonna get different assortments. So you may get like lemon poppy for summer. Then fall and September, you're gonna get cranberry walnut maybe.
Look at how gorgeous.
And then in the winter around Thanksgiving, you'll get cranberry orange. We have one called French toast.
So they're seasonal.
Yes, they're all seasonal.
Yeah, 4 more shipments that are seasonal, and you can get auto ship. We have a limited number auto ship. Now this is kosher dairy certified. Yeah. This is, by the way, if you go to David's website, this is way less money than David's website. It's a special. They're introducing muffins here at HSN. The very first time. David's Cookies has been at HSN for many, many years. This is the very first presentation. And I'm tasting it right here live on TV for the very first time. First of all, the size of the muffin. Here's my head, and here is the muffin. It's almost like the size. It's like a show host head. That's how big this muffin is, almost. It is. I mean, so you can cut it in 4s and have a family eat on this. If there's some sort of, if you're like going camping, you could all live on this for like a week. It is so delicious, but moist, delicious. And I feel like when you say the word muffin, a lot of times you may think, oh well, it's maybe dry, or a lot of times muffins we just like to eat the top of it because it's not as good in the inside. This is top to bottom delicious muffin.
Absolutely.
And by the way, hundreds of people are jumping on. I wish I had thousands of these. I don't. And how many do we have of the 24-pack left, Chris? Because
it's just falling.
So limited. Okay, so we just have, with everyone shopping, everyone on the phone, we've got maybe 90 or 80, and then the rest are the 12-pack, and you can get auto ship for a few people as well. So keep shopping, but these are so good. I'm gonna try the chocolate chip. I didn't try that one yet.
Oh, please. You know what? I grew up, there was a store, and I grew up, and my mom used to pay a pretty penny to get these chocolate chip muffins. And she liked the blueberry ones, and I liked the chocolate chip one. But when I bit into this chocolate chip one, I was like, so this completely reminds me of that. But we paid so much. This was back when I was a kid, and we paid so much more than this. If you go to any bakeries right now, and you try to get one of those large, oversized muffins like these, you are paying many dollars, sometimes $4 or $5, just to get them from there. And I've had them from some of those big coffee shops when you go, and they're dry as could be. You bite into them, they're not moist.
Look how gorgeous. This is the crispy top of the cinnamon one that you're getting.
I love
this is like, it's gonna make me cry. It's so good. I mean, seriously. And by the way, the 12-pack is only $29.95. How much is it on the David's website? I don't even know. I mean,
so the thing is, okay, when we offer, and we don't always offer all of these types, okay? So we don't always have these. And the reason we put this together is we wanted you to be able to taste different flavors that we have. And then when you get the auto ship, you're also gonna have those seasonal favorites that you can get. So it's gonna change up every time. So you'll still get 4 different flavors. It's just gonna be 4 different flavors to the season. But the thing that I love about this is that you are getting that huge size, you're getting that moist flavor. You can have these at any time of day. So if you wanna literally just cut these
Carrie, I'm gonna give some to the crew because they look really hungry.
Okay, good.
There you go. Valerie,
if you want to cut these and serve these up, you can slice these and put them out on a plate at a serving plate.
I just made a new friend. Okay. You give someone a muffin.
Oh my God, she's so happy right now.
You give someone a muffin, they're like your best friend for forever.
Totally,
right?
Totally.
Right?
You can't go wrong with a muffin. It makes
you can't go wrong
happy.
with a muffin.
But you know, the thing that I was saying that it reminds me of is just if you go to any bakeries or you go anywhere and you get an oversized muffin, the amount of money that you'd pay, but the fact that you know you're getting it from David's, where we're going to bake these fresh daily. We're going to send them out right away. So this is not sitting on a shelf like it may be at your store, or at that coffee shop. It may have been sitting there for a while. This is baked absolutely fresh and sent to you right away so that you know that moistness, that freshness, that baked goodness that David's always gives you, whether it's a brownie, a cookie, or anything else, is exactly the same, but now in muffins.
I wish I had my ruler that I use for jewelry shows that I hold up and show how big something is, because I would be like, it's the size of a small grapefruit.
How many thumbs can we go across?
These are huge, and they're kosher dairy certified, and David's the quality. And my favorite muffin in general is always banana walnut, and it's so delicious. But you know what? I've had so many where banana it's dry. Yeah. This is so moist, made with real butter, absolutely delicious. And by the way, 30-day money-back guarantee. If you can keep these muffins for 30 days, and if you don't love them, we give 100% of your purchase price back. That's how convinced we are that you're gonna love them. The chocolate chip, but let me tell you, everybody's gonna go crazy for the cinnamon.
I love the cinnamon.
Put them in your oven or even your microwave for like 10 seconds, and the whole house is gonna smell like cinnamon. How delicious.
Is that not the best smell in the world when you can smell it? I know.
Oh my gosh,
how beautiful.
So that's huge. Look at that. Here's my hand. Look how big the muffin is. And I've got, I don't have tiny hands either. Like, look at that.
It's
oh
beautiful.
My gosh.
And the way you see is how it's gonna come. It's gonna come wrapped at the bottom like that, because you may notice the ones I have don't have that on there. So if you want to place these out like on a serving dish or something like that, right, it's gonna be already wrapped. But again, look inside this cinnamon, which I think is fantastic. You can see the cinnamon chips going all the way throughout. You can see that crumb topping as I turn it to the side, that it's just absolutely crunchy, yummy. And then when you warm this, it just, again, it's like it just came out of the oven. That is what we always promise you at David's, that you're gonna get that high quality. So if you're gonna serve this at maybe the baby shower coming up, or your friend's birthday party coming up, or maybe you're just having some really good friends over for a breakfast, feel so good about putting this out with your favorite coffees and teas. Slice it up if you want into half pieces or quarter pieces, or just slices.
Big.
They're so big that you can share these. So if you're looking at 12, then you're looking at what is here. This is 12 right here, so that's what it's going to look like pretty much. And if you're looking at 24, that's what it's gonna look like. All these
There's a little bit more than 70 people can get the 24-pack. That's how popular they are, and this is the only airing of the day. This is the only time. So $29.95 for the 12-pack. By the way, we've got FlexPay, $14.98. We've reduced the shipping to $3.95 to send anywhere in the country, or the 24-pack at $46.95, excuse me, and also FlexPay as well. Gosh, the only airing, every single one will sell out, but this is the very first time we've had muffins from David's Cookies. Now, they've had muffins, we've just never had them here at HSN, and they are huge, huge and delicious.
Absolutely. I'm pointing out here, just like this, it just came out of the banana walnut. So we have actual large chunks of walnuts.
There's a walnut sighting.
You can see, so walnut, it's all throughout, and we've made sure to do that because that walnut banana flavor together is just synonymous with like morning breakfast. Like, I mean, whenever I make if I ever made a banana nut bread, that's what you use. You use the walnut. So you're gonna have that with the banana walnut. Again, the 4 flavors, the banana walnut, you're getting the apple streusel, which is right here with chunks of apple throughout, and that's cinnamon streusel topping. You're getting the cinnamon, which is going to give you the cinnamon chips all the way throughout, as well as that sugary cinnamon topping. And then we have the chocolate chip, which is gonna have chocolate chips, that David's chocolate that you know and love. It's, again, we don't use mixes. We make our chocolate fresh at the factory, and it's gonna go right into your muffins.
And the streusel has the cinnamon topping that you love on top, so 2 of them. 50% of the muffins are gonna have that crunchy cinnamon on top. So if you love that, you're getting a lot of that. But again, whether you wanna have a muffin for breakfast, you wanna take it with you for a snack for work, you wanna cut it up in 4s and have it over 4 days. I mean, it's a lot. It can be, a dessert muffin, or, maybe like I said, like a great a great snack, a kind of a pick-me-up with like a cup of tea. Maybe you're having friends over and you want to do like, you know, a little muffin. But I have to say that I've baked muffins at home, homemade, that don't taste nearly this good. They're so good. I love the size. Everyone comes, like the shape and the look of them is your dream muffin, just that perfect top to it, you know, and then just soft and moist inside. Absolutely delicious. And we've got our final minute. The 24-pack is the most limited, and obviously all of it's going to sell out. It's the only airing, but you can get auto ship. So you can get home the 12-pack for just $14.98. And Chris, what is the flex pay for the 24-pack? The flex pay is so it's $46.95 total, and the shipping and handling is only $3.95, but it is $23.48 on flex pay to get home the 24-pack. But again, you can freeze them for up to 6 months, you said?
Absolutely. So, you know, if you don't use them within the first couple days, I'd say then go ahead and freeze them for when you need them. The great thing about the 24-pack, give one away, keep one. Makes a great gift. Everybody loves a muffin.
No, I know you're back at 7 a.m., but you're not back with these.
Not with these. This is it.
That was it. Okay, thank you, my friend. And don't forget to put one in a bag for my daughter.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to take a quick break and tell you what's happening at the network, and then we're going to be right back with more